Hello, good morning, friends. How are y'all doing today? Happy Friday. It is Friday. Huzzah. We are making it to the weekend. And tomorrow we have the solar eclipse / new moon in Aries. Okay. So if you have been wanting to work with this energy, then definitely be diving in and seeing how you can best do that for yourself today. And if you want a little help with that, then definitely check out my prompts that will be coming later on today via Substack. Either way, let's get into our Hey Witch cards for today. So in today's video, we are going to be going over today's prompt all the way through Monday. Okay, so we are basically going to finish this challenge here in this video. And my next challenge should be up sometime this weekend. I'm working on it now, okay? And it's going to be a little different from the challenges that I've done in the past. Anyway, let's dive into today's prompt, okay? So today's prompt is, how can we best nurture and tend the new rhythm we have found this month? So, hey witch, we have the Nine of Pentacles here for us today, okay? So one of the ways that we can be tending and nurturing this new understanding of our own rhythm, our own beat that we are marching to in this world, is to acknowledge our hard work, okay? And acknowledge the things that we have already accomplished, the growth that we have already experienced, okay? The rewards of our hard work that we are already taking notice of. Being able to celebrate our success along the way is a huge deal, okay? Whenever we can acknowledge how far we've come, there's something that happens within us, okay? It's almost as if we can acknowledge how far we've come and we know that there's still work to do, but it makes the work left to do not as heavy. So to nurture and tend this new rhythm, we're going to have to pay attention along the way and give ourselves kudos and allow ourselves to be celebrated, whether that's celebrated with others or us just celebrating our own journey. This can also suggest being able to tend both our spiritual selves as well as our physical selves, okay? So finding balance between those different versions of us and those different needs that we have. I almost get the sense that some of us were out of balance, okay? And with this challenge, with this month, you know, all the revelations that have come through the astrology that's been going on this month as well, we've been able to see more clearly what's been lacking in our lives. And perhaps even seeing more clearly how we can bridge that gap. Okay, so tomorrow's prompt is a card to represent who we are now after this challenge. And I stopped recording at 2:22 on the timer, so that's really fun. But either way, the card to represent who we are after this challenge is the Emperor, okay? So for a lot of us, this means that we've taken back the control in our lives, all right? We're no longer handing our power over to someone else. And I really do get the feeling that's because of all of these revelations that have been coming through for many of us during this month. Because this month has been really heavy astrologically, you guys. We've had that Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, being in eclipse season. You know, Neptune is going to be moving into Aries this weekend, plus everything else that I'm forgetting at this moment. So really this month we have had to learn where we need to stand up more solidly in our lives. Perhaps some of us haven't really taken the opportunity to stand in that power yet, and that's okay. This is more about noticing, okay? This is more about seeing where we have not been standing in that power and then stepping up and becoming ready to do so. So whether or not you are stepping into this Emperor vibe yet, please know that you are doing the hard work, all right? Don't give up on yourself. This is not an easy journey and you're doing it. So keep going, friend. All right, so now on to Sunday's prompt, okay? And Sunday's prompt is a card to represent how to continue to align with our new rhythm. Y'all, this card. Okay, are y'all ready? Yeah, how we can continue to align with the rhythm has everything to do with us being willing to change, okay? And I'm not just saying like the changes that we think we want, all right? The things that we think that we are stepping into, the things that we take notice of that we need to change. But this is also very much noticing the nudges from the universe on what needs to change. Noticing where the universe is pushing us, okay? Taking notice of all the things that have popped up during this eclipse season, all right? And noticing what needs to change behind that. And choosing to walk through any kind of fears that might be behind those changes. Because change can be scary as fuck. I mean, let's be honest. But it's also one of those things in our lives that we know we're gonna have to navigate eventually. Anyone trying anything new is going to have some kind of fear, usually, or some kind of anxiety, all right? The trick is to not let it hold you back. The trick is to rise up against that fear and continue marching forward. When I was early on in recovery, my first sponsor really ingrained in me that I have to learn how to walk with fear, okay? Have to still feel the fear and do the thing anyway. And that's really stuck with me throughout my life now. Because y'all, there are times I'm scared as shit. all right? But I can either let that hold me back or I can keep marching forward. And that's exactly what this card is suggesting for all of us to do. Acknowledge the fear, don't ignore it, but choose to step forward courageously no matter what. That's how we're going to continue to align with our new rhythm. And our final prompt for this challenge, Monday's prompt, is all about taking the day to reflect, okay? And I really urge you, okay, whether it's Monday or, early in April or even over this weekend, please take time to reflect upon all of the lessons, all of the new revelations, all of the epiphanies that came through for you from all of the things happening this month. If we don't take time to reflect, then how are we going to integrate the lessons? If we don't take time to breathe, things can pass us by. So make space and time to reflect upon your month whenever you choose to do it. I feel like these pulls had really big energy today, okay? So good luck with all of these. I'm sending you all so much love because I know right now it's not an easy time for any of us who are walking on this planet right now. So please take time to rest, recharge, reflect, and then continue marching towards what it is you know you want. Good luck with this one, friends, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.